Hey everyone, it's Carrie. How are you? Saturday night. I hope you are having a great weekend. I was going to do this earlier. I put the post up a little bit late today. We were getting ready to, I was going to do this video and then we were going to go off and do some things, and we ended up getting a tornado warning in our area, and so put the electronics aside for a little while and then had some things to take care of. So if you haven't seen the prompt yet, I did put it up just about an hour ago, and I'm going to talk about it today, and I hope you get a chance to try it this afternoon or tomorrow because it's really powerful. So first, for those of you who have jumped into the group recently and don't know who I am, let me share that. My name is Carrie Miller. Hi Linda, how are you? My name's Carrie Miller. I'm the founder of Feng Shui Pathways and author of the book Feels Better, Flows Better, Feng Shui for Inspired Living. I work with people that understand that their surroundings have an impact on them, but they might not necessarily know how to set up their surroundings, so it's supporting them. And hi Judith, how are you? And so using Feng Shui and sometimes Reiki and aromatherapy and lots of other different modalities that help shift the energy and align things, we create a space that's warm and welcoming, that they really enjoy being in, and most importantly, that is energetically uplifting instead of distracting or depleting. I really do feel like your surroundings have the ability to lift you up or drag you down, and there's usually just a few simple things that you need to do to shift it to make it feel better and flow better for you. So all week long we've been doing this 5-day Feng Shui reboot. We talked about, getting really clear on what you want in your life and each of your life areas. We talked about front doors and bedrooms and kitchens and bathrooms. Those are kind of the main, living areas, the 4 main living areas that I think have the biggest impact on the energy of the home and your own personal energy and the flow of the house and of your day. So that's kind of why I called on those particular areas into focus for this short little challenge that we were doing. And so hopefully you've had a chance to think about some of the prompts and what we talked about as far as how the energy flows and what's important for each of those areas, and maybe rethink how you could make a few simple shifts in the space to really make them feel better for you and flow better through your day. But one thing that I wanted to talk about is this last prompt. This is a bonus prompt that I decided to throw in because I think it's really important. A lot of what we talked about this week was bringing in, lifting up the energy, shifting the energy, calling the energy towards you so that you're able to be nourished and energized by it. But, something that happens all the time in homes and with energy, energy is flowing, and hopefully it's moving in and moving out and kind of flowing at this really, hi Olga, how are you? Hopefully it's flowing at this really nice, nourishing pace where it gets to all the areas of your home and all the people in your home and is able to energize everyone. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gets stuck in corners or in closets or in rooms that aren't used very often. And so, energy will get kind of slow and stagnant and sticky and heavy, and it really sticks to the space and really is hard to move or budge. Hi Laurie, how are you? So, it's important to pay attention to this heavy energy that is already, in your house, and shake it up and move it along, move it out. And some other things that will also cause the energy to, hi Andy, how are you? That will cause the energy to, get heavier or slower or thicker or feel more negative, is, when you're sick and you're in your home or in a space and you're not well for a long period of time, or if somebody's in a space and they're not happy for a long period of time. That energy, that vibration that person has while they're ill or not feeling well, or mad or angry or whatever that type of negative energy that they're carrying, it does really impact the space, and it doesn't just go away. Homes are very absorbent of energy. Even solid items in your home like tables and walls, those are all energy. They're just vibrating at a different level, and things will absorb that energy that's consistently going on in the space. So Some things that are really absorbent of energy are books and lots of linens and carpeting. That stuff takes on the energy really quickly and holds it in the space. Wood energy or wood furniture really holds it in very strongly. So it's even possible to, if you've been inherited a piece of antique furniture that came from somebody else's house, it could be bringing a vibration or a level of energy that's different into your own home. So you really want to know to shake up the energy and clear it out and get rid of these negative energies that might just be collecting. So, if there's been an argument in the house, if there's been illness, if you've recently gone through a divorce, if there's been some financial struggles, or even a death in the home, these are all, very emotional things that impact the way the energy feels in the home, the way the people feel in the home, and it does kind of bring the energy of the space down. And even if you've just been, living a certain way for a long time, it might be time to shake things up. So, for example, you've probably heard that saying that if you want something different, you have to change things up and do something different. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and expect your life to be in a different place without changing things. And the same thing goes with the energy of your home. If your energy, you're living your life in a certain way and suddenly you're wanting to change up the energy, you need to shake it up. You need to do something different. So a lot of the things we've talked about, calling in positive energy will help in that matter, but also breaking up that negative energy or that, lower level energy that's just been collecting there is really important. So in the prompt today, I just talked about some, simple things like going around your house and clapping, going around with a drum and banging the drum, ringing a bell, or blasting some music for a little while. That is all. It's literally changing the vibration of the space, and it helps to break up that energy and get it out. I always open the windows before I do this because you want to have a place for it to dissipate to. So it's so important. It's really important to do this, and I like to do it. Excuse me, sorry, I bumped the table. It's really important to do this on a regular basis. There's certain times of the year when I always do this. I like to do it on the New Year. I like to do it, sometimes it's good to do it on the full moon. Anytime there's been an argument or any kind of unrest in the house, it's great to go ahead and do this shaking up of the energy and kind of break it up and get it out of there. So this prompt, the prompt that I've given you today is super simplified. This is called, this whole process of breaking up energy and clearing it out of your home is called energy clearing or space clearing. There are entire books written about this one topic alone. There's a whole section of my book that's dedicated to it, and there are people who are specifically trained how to do this, on a really deep level. But I still believe that you can go through and make a difference by just shifting and doing things differently. So go ahead today or tomorrow and take a few minutes to just kind of do, change the vibration for a little while, bang a gong or hit some drums or anything like that will really change things, and go into the corners, go into the closets, go into the rooms that you don't use very often, and really shake things up, move things around in a different way, move that energy around in a different way. It will really feel better afterwards. So, yeah, this has been a great program. I've really enjoyed doing it. I've had, so many comments from all of you on the posts, and private messaging me about what you're doing and what you're experiencing, and it's really fun. So I'm definitely going to come up with another challenge like this to do again shortly. I want you to know that I do have one-on-one appointments available. I am going to be changing my pricing in the fall, and I've also kind of shrunk my schedule down, my availability down through the summer. But I do still have 2 slots available, one in the month of August and probably one in early September before things change over. So, a personalized Feng Shui assessment is very directed for you, for your home, your own particular layout, your own situation, and your own personal challenges. and your own basic information. You know, there's certain things that we'll do based on where your bathrooms are located. So, you know, a lot of these tips and prompts that I've given this week are very generalized. But if you're ready to stop playing around and you're really ready for, you know, some serious results with Feng Shui, a personalized one-on-one assessment is the way to go for that. I am available no matter where you are. So, you know, technology is an amazing thing. I do video tours with people who are in Texas and in the UK. I'm located in the United States, but that is not limiting at all. We can connect and do a very powerful one-on-one assessment together. So I wanted to talk for a minute about who this is important for. You know, if you're you know, Feng Shui is fun to play with, and you can do it on your own. Certainly, I did it on my own for years, but it's really beneficial to have an expert work with you, you know, if there's several things different going on. So, you know, if you've been uncomfortable or unhappy in your home for a while, you probably should be asking somebody else for help in how to change it and make it more comfortable for you. If you have, you know, difficulty in your daily routine, or you feel like you know, it's challenging for you to get out the door, or your home just doesn't flow well and it's frustrating to get where you need to go or get things done, you know, that's a sign that the energy is not flowing very well. If you have setbacks in your different life areas, if it feels like life is just hard, so you're not in the flow, in that universal flow, this Feng Shui, you know, it's all about aligning the energy so that you're in this universal flow and things come easily to you, and your home flows easy, your day flows easy, you meet the right people at the right time. And if you're feeling like you're always having setbacks or missing opportunities, that's a sure sign that you're out of alignment with the energies in your natural environment. If you're struggling in a particular life area like health or finances or relationships or career, definitely ask for help. There are some specific areas that we would look at to address each one of those. And if you've had any kind of a change in your life situation, so maybe a divorce or a recent death or an illness or a health issue or a career change, or you're looking for a new career or a job loss or a new house, those are all reasons. It's a great opportunity to take a look at how to really clarify what you want to create in your life. Definitely if you're selling or buying a house, you know, it's never too soon to start looking at Feng Shui, because you have the opportunity to set up the whole next chapter. So keep that in mind. And really, if you're just looking to optimize your life in all the areas, whether it's, you know, your success at work, your success at home, you just want to make sure that you are not leaving any cards on the table, you're not missing any opportunities, and that you have all the energy and backing behind you, then Feng Shui is a great thing to consider. So, you know, keep that in mind. I only have those 2 spots available, and I am going to post a link to my calendar where you can set up a discovery call with me, and you can talk to me about what's going on, and we can figure out which one of my packages would be the best option for you, and how to move forward so that you know, you can really shake things up and start moving forward instead of you know, kind of cycling through the same old. Okay, so one other thing that I'm going to do as I wrap up this 5-day Feng Shui challenge is to post kind of a roll call. I'll put that post up tomorrow. It's just a final check-in, and what I would love for everyone to do is just, you know, drop me a note in the comment section telling me, you know, which room you worked on, what changes you made, what results you've seen, what feels better, what's working better, you know, anything that has worked for you this week. I would love to hear that so that I can, you know that this stuff is working and adjust and tweak things for the next time. So that's all for tonight. Have a great weekend, and watch for the post tomorrow. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care.